are you, Teddy? I see you. Are you ready to play? Yeah. You ready? All right, I'm just gonna charge this clicker a couple of times today. Yeah, good boy. Then we're gonna move right into following that food lure. Oh, where did it go? There it is. Teddy. Nice. Good boy. Good boy, Teddy. Break these into little pieces for you. Oh, I know there's people moving around upstairs, huh? What's going on? Good boy. There we go. Teddy. What is that? Is that your toy? Is that your toy? Oh, good boy. Yeah. Get you moving, huh? What do you think? Yeah. Well, you gotta get it. Can you bring it to me? You're pouncing on it. Oh, that's a sweet boy. You are so silly. All right, we're gonna start right off the bat, whoops, with our mat today. I'm gonna start a couple times with step one, where I'm just gonna click Teddy for coming over. Then I'm gonna pick up that mat from underneath him. I'm gonna move it, see if you can follow that again. Beautiful. Both these guys are doing such a great job of offering me a nice stationary behavior on the mat. Okay, ready? Get it. Step two is we toss that reset cookie. That get it reset cookie. I want to see that Teddy comes right back and plants his little butt again. Beautiful job, bud. Beautiful. I'm waiting for him to crunch that one before I do one more of these. Okay, you ready? Get it. Goes. Tossed it in a different direction. Let's see if he can plant his little bummy again. Perfect. Yeah, you are so smart. Good job. So he's kind of put himself into a nice down there, so I'm just going to click that and feed it again. And now we're going to add step three. So step three is I'm going to start to move myself. I like to start by just turning my back to the dog. Good boy. A lot of times seeing your back is a visual cue to your dog to get up and follow. So I just kind of want to desensitize him to that a couple times. 2 or 3 times in a row. So right when he gets close to finish crunching that treat, I'm just going to turn my back to him, make sure he's staying there, click the clicker, come back around and feed him for holding that position. Right? Go get it. I'm still going to maybe just do like 3 or 4 repetitions on the mat. Then I'm going to toss one of those reset cookies. Make sure he brings himself right back. Beautiful job, buddy. And we're going to go right into turning my back to him. I'm going to do that twice in a row. Whoa. And this time what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a step away after I turn my back. Let's make sure that he can hold his station on the mat even when I walk away from him. So this is what we're starting to do with step 3. Wow, you are so smart. Okay, after he eats that last one, little reset cookie, I'm going to do this way this time. Go get it. See if he can bring himself back. I'm going to wait for that bum to go down, perfect before I click now. Just upping the criteria slightly every single week. Adding new steps. Right, so remember, first thing I'm going to do is just turn my back. Come back in and reward him. Let's do that twice in a row. Just turning my back to the dog. Alright, this time I'm going to try and take a step away. Wow, good boy. And we'll repeat that one more time. So I did 4 repetitions total. Now I don't mind that he got into a sit position from the down position. He still gets a cookie for that. But notice how I fed him in the down position. I got him back down before I fed him that cookie. Alright, so we're going to take a little break from our mat here. Daddy, go get it. Nice. Alright, we're going to see if we can get some offered sits. Teddy, sit. Beautiful. So the thing that's a little bit different this time is I'm actually standing up myself. Go get it. I'm not down on the ground with Teddy. Going in that potty box. Sit. Oh, there it is. Good boy. You let those gears turn a little bit. We're going to try one more of those. Go get it. Notice how I'm sending a little reset cookie in between each repetition. Just kind of keeps things fun for the dog. I don't know why you guys gravitate to just being in there. You're so silly. Get it. You see that? Good boy. Okay, Teddy, sit. Wow, what a good boy. So after I feed him for this one, I'm going to try offered down with me standing up. So if he stands up, I'm just going to get him back in that sit position. Okay, bye. Where are you going? What? We are going to do a food lure. There it is, yeah. So first I'm going to get him in a sit, then I'm going to lure that down where I bring the cookie down to the ground. Wait for chest and elbows. Good, then I'm going to click that and feed him. So make sure that you're always working at wherever your dog is. Teddy walked away from me when I asked him for a sit that last repetition, so I pulled out a food lure to lure the behavior. And that's not a big deal. Good boy. Ready? Let me try one more, lure it down. Good. Take you straight to the ground. Wait for chest and elbows. Beautiful job. Good boy. Good boy. Let's see if we can get a couple hand targets. Touch. Oh, you're so sweet with your nose touch. Touch. I think he just wants to keep stationing himself. Is it time for a play break real quick? What are you doing? You're such a dork. What is that? Get it. Yeah. Get those toys. There's your rope. Alright, Teddy kind of has more of the play style that he would like to chase and pounce on his toys versus pick them up with his mouth. Ooh, he likes my my ripped up jeans here. So I'm just going to talk about working on, oh, they bit it there, working on getting a drop from your puppy. I talked about this in Teddy's video too, and I did get one good example from him, so you could watch, Tucker's video and reference that one too for the drop. So I love to practice drops during toy play because a lot of times your puppy will, grab the toy and maybe they want to play a little tug with it, which is a completely appropriate game to play with your dog. You just want to make sure that, an arousing game, already arousing game isn't getting more arousing. So make sure that you do short, sweet repetitions instead of letting them go on for on and on forever. If they go on for too long, then your puppy will start getting mouthy and bitey with you, and it will be harder and harder to redirect them back to the toy. So just maybe like 3 or 4 repetitions in a row, just like everything else that we do, and then you take a break from that game of tug. Maybe take the puppy outside to go potty, or you put them in their confinement area with a little chew toy or something like that. All right, so, but this is a good time to practice your drops, because if the puppy has the toy in their mouth, I like to strategically maybe have 1 or 2 pieces of kibble or treat or whatever the dog's food is. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Nice. So sometimes when I'm playing tug with the puppy, well, oftentimes with puppies, I will let them win, which means, I'm tugging with the puppy and then I let go and then they're in possession of the toy. And then very occasionally I might ask for a drop during toy play as well too, just to start to teach them what the word drop means. So if your puppy has the toy in their mouth like this, ooh, he's into it now, I'm just going to grab a cookie from my treat pouch and tell him drop, and when he lets go, you can click the clicker and feed him, or if you don't have the clicker on you, because you don't always just have a clicker in your hand, you could even just say something like yes and feed the puppy for dropping the toy. So that's a lured drop, because again we have the food in our hand. So Teddy was tugging with the toy and I took the food out, put it in front of his nose, told him to drop. When he let go, that's when I rewarded him, when I was back in possession of the toy. So that's how you'll want to practice your drops. And let's say that your puppy gets a hold of something that they're not supposed to have, maybe your sock or a shoe, or something that isn't a puppy toy. You're going to work that behavior the same exact way. You're going to go and get a piece of your dog's food, or you're going to go and get a treat, and you're going to approach your puppy, put the food in front of their nose, ask them to drop, and then take the item back from the dog and reward them for dropping it. The next big important step is, okay, now if you left that sock out or if you left that shoe out, you got to put it away, because right now the puppy's learning what's a toy and what isn't. So anything that's on the floor is just fair game. So you just got to make sure that you keep those things that the dog isn't supposed to have picked up and put away until they are more mature and they understand that shoes aren't toys and their toys are. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do here is introduce the leash. Oh, where is it? Right here. We're going to get Teddy dressed in his harness, as we have been doing. Make sure I got this the right way. Up. Go ahead and pick him up. Feed those front feet through. Okay, set him back down and do the Velcro. Whoops. Hey, don't run away from me. Do the Velcro first, and then maybe feed him a little treat for that. Good boy. Here you go. And while he's crunching that, oh, he didn't crunch that. So notice how when he walked away from me, I didn't try to go after him, because that's how you teach a dog how to play the game of keep away when they don't want something done. I'm just going to back up a little bit. Maybe I'll give him a few pieces. There we go. Okay, I know, it's terrible. But the last thing that I do is chase a puppy. I don't want them to learn that it turns into this game that maybe I can escape you and run away from you. And then once it's buckled, then I'll give them a couple more pieces. Good boy, see? Oh, good. So now I'm going to try to get the leash connected to the D-rings on his harness here. So same thing, he's just a little bit more sensitive, so maybe I'm going to give him a couple pieces of snack. I'm getting my softer treats. I think he likes those a little bit better for this. Hey, come here. So when I'm thinking about leash skills with puppies, What I'm really focusing on the most is getting the puppy dressed and they're harnessed without conflict. So meaning the puppy isn't trying to mouth me or bite me while I'm getting them dressed. And then also getting the leash on them the same way, sort of cooperatively. He really just wants to lay in this. You're so lazy today. Getting the leash on them the same way. Now once the leash is on them, we can practice moving around with them a little bit, and really all I'm going to do is just lure him to follow me with the leash on, just so that he gets used to that sensation of being sort of restricted in that way, of being on the leash. Let me bring these over to you. What do you think? Okay, good boy. Here. Running out of soft treats. Yeah, there we go. So for Teddy, what I might just do is just have him chase those get it cookies on the ground with the leash on. Because you see how he's like, ugh, what is this thing that I'm connected to? Get it! Did that one go too far? You can even drop the leash and let them drag it around a little bit. Yeah, there you go. You're getting tired. The next one you don't have to move for. Go on. What? Good boy. There you go. Probably getting full too. Alright, so that's all we're going to do with the leash for Teddy today. Let's practice getting it on, getting him moving with it. Just wanted to know that it's not scary. No, yeah, you can see him. So I'm just going to offer him a piece here while I unhook. It's okay. See? You're free. Okay? You know, that's so weird, huh? I gotta take it off you too. Where's my clicker? Right, we're gonna get our big mat out. Oh, what a good boy. There we go. Wait, you gonna let me take this off you? I know, it's terrible. I think what I'm gonna do in Teddy's case is just pick him up. Oh, I know, you don't like that Velcro, do you? Here's a good boy. They do make step-in harnesses, you know, that don't have the Velcro either. So sometimes if there's one particular thing that your dog sort of finds aversive, meaning they don't like it, like Teddy seems really sensitive to the sound of the Velcro when I take it off. You know, they make harnesses that only buckle. They also make harnesses that slip over their dog's head so you don't have to feed their feet through. So, you know, there's like a million different options out on the market. If there's something that your dog is a little bit sensitive about with one type of walking gear, then just look for another one and see what they're comfortable with. Okay? This one's easy. You don't have to move. Soft ones. Yes, good boy. Alright, so I'm going to start right off the bat with using our clippers. I'm going to hold my clicker with the clippers, just like this. And I'm just going to practice picking up a foot, touching it with the nail clippers, pairing that with a click and a cookie. Can I do this one? Oh, very nice job. Very good boy. Good. And our last one. Very good. Okay, we can do a little bit with the brush as well. Yeah, other babies barking upstairs. Good boy. So same thing, I'm gonna hold the brush with the clicker just like this, so it'll be easy for me to work both things. I'm gonna start just by stroking Teddy with the brush, clicking and feeding. And so for him today too, he's still just a little bit sensitive with that. So I'm not gonna do the bristles yet. I think I'm gonna work at whatever the individual who's in front of me tells me that they're comfortable with. With Tucker, I was able to move to the bristles today. We got a couple repetitions with that. But if Teddy just wants to do this, that's all we're gonna do. And I'm just gonna do 2 of those, and then I think I'm gonna be done with that. Yeah. What do you think? It's okay. Did that Velcro make you sad, huh? You sweet boy. Then maybe I'll just move on to massaging his ears. Nice job. Okay, a little bit of light restraint. Just gonna pick him up here. One hand under belly, one hand under chest. Turn him around so I can inspect his little bummy. Good boy. Yeah, and I think that's where we'll end it for Teddy today. You worked so hard. Yeah. Good boy. We'll be back tomorrow.